So I went 19 days, which is really good for me without having a seizure. Yeah. I know people go years without having a seizure, months without having a seizure, but me, I just go days without having a seizure. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, last night I went to bed. I was already having an aura. Yeah, I was already having ringing in my ears, and I used my BNS magnet. I used it like twice. Yeah, I used it twice before going to sleep because I was like, I know I'm gonna have a seizure. But I didn't want to overdo it because I read somewhere you can overdo it, So I had woke up during the night, and I woke up and I was like confused, and when I was confused, I was like, when I say confused, I was really confused. So I was pretty sure I was probably having a seizure. So, yeah. So, like, when I was in the hospital, when they do the EEGs when you're in the EEG when you're in the hospital, they ask you those questions. Yeah, you think they're stupid, when you're in the hospital. Yeah, that's why they ask you the questions to see how your awareness is, and yeah, the first time they did it when I was in the hospital, I'm like, when I was getting EEG done, I was like, I was like, why are they asking me all these stupid questions? Yeah, and I was, yeah, the first time I was in the hospital and they was doing all these questions, they was pointing to the sign, like, what's this? And I'm like, why are they asking me? I always thought that was stupid. The first time I was in the hospital and they was doing that, and I always thought it was stupid. But later on, it hit me while they was doing it. But so continuing on, so I was in a really confused state, and so now I know I'm pretty sure I was woke up in a seizure state because I was too confused. So I'm gonna count, and I'm having an aura because I'm having a lot of ringing in my ear. But because I was having a lot of, when I went to bed, I was having a lot of ringing in my ear. So and I'm having a lot of ringing in my ear right now. But I can have ringing on both sides. Yeah, but I've only had that probably, very seldom I've had that, but not all the time. Yeah. But 19 days, yeah, that's probably the best so far for me. Yeah. But I'm pretty proud, actually. But I was hoping to go through the whole month, I actually have a doctor's appointment in October to see the actual doctor. Yeah. And because my last appointment was to see the physician assistant, and I had to cancel that out because my brother's car. So my next doctor's appointment is in October, and I'll probably get the VNS increased, which I need to get the VNS increased.